Hello everyone, my name is Roya and this is iPod. We're here to tell you guys all about the books that we plan to read in the month of December, or at least that I plan to read. I don't know what iPod plans to read. I'm not sure if she knows how to read and just isn't telling us, or if, like most cats, she actually can't read, but I actually suspect the former. So anyway, this month is the last month of the year, so I'm kind of hoping to get to a bunch of the books that I've been meaning to get to all year and haven't, but then I also want to participate in Indie-cember, which is a readathon focusing on reading indie books and reviewing them and all of that. So the announcement video will be linked down below. It's on Megan Tennant's channel. She's an indie author herself and a booktuber, and she makes really badass videos, so you should definitely go check out that video for all the information, but essentially it takes place for the entire month of December. So first I'm going to talk about the books that I plan to read outside of Indie-cember, and then I'll go into all the indie books. Now, for someone who has been reading terribly below her average, aka me, I don't know how many of these books I'm going to get to this month. Hopefully most of them or all of them even, but I don't think it will be even half because that's just not how my reading has been for the past few months. So whatever though, it's about quality, not quantity. So let's just get started. The first three books that I have to show you guys today are actually not for Indie-cember. They're the three that are not. So two of them are my current reads. Firstly, I am currently reading Dreams Underfoot by Charles DeLint. This is a buddy read with Leah Cooper and Kelsey from the Fancy Hat Lady Reads. So this is essentially a prequel to his whatever they're called series, the Newford series or something like that, but essentially I read Onion Girl forever ago, seriously like a decade ago or more, so it has been great to be back in this world with these characters again, but essentially this is basically a bunch of short stories that essentially together form kind of a prequel to the series, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading the rest. The other current read that I have going so far is Technically You Started It by Lana Wood Johnson, and this is about just some people who are texting back and forth. The whole book is told as basically a text thread between these two classmates who are unraveling a bunch of stuff that's going on. So pretty much the perfect thing for someone who has not been reading very fast lately. So yeah, it's definitely very interesting. It's not like the type of thing I would normally read. It's not particularly fast paced, but honestly, considering that it's told in text messages, I read half the book in one sitting. Now, obviously, I'm going to be reading The Queen's Assassin by Melissa De La Cruz. This was kindly sent to me by Penguin Teen, so thank you so much to Penguin Teen for sending this my way, and I'm really excited to get to it. Obviously, this was a highly anticipated release for me. I'm gonna get onto my Indie-cember list of what I want to read. So obviously I'm going to be reading more than this because I do have ebooks and whatnot that are indie books that I plan to get to this month, but essentially these are the books that I have on my shelf that are indie books that I really want to get to. So firstly, we have Wayward Stars by Mary Fan. This is the sequel to Star Swept that I read about this time last year. It's basically a sci-fi about a girl who plays the viola or the violin or something. I don't remember which one she actually plays, but she has to get hired by some aliens so that she can repay the debt owed to her school and all this stuff, and it basically just goes into how you can feel, how artists can feel like a commodity and whatnot, and it's just really interesting. Taxon Courtship by J.C. Jarvis. This is a fantasy romance, and as you guys know, I love fantasy romance, so I'm very excited to get into this one, and it has magical cats in it, which makes it even better. Daughter of Magic. It's about a girl who can see dead people or something, and she thinks she doesn't have magic, but she actually does. It's just totally different. The Staff of Fire and Bone. This is an adult fantasy that is a indie book, and I don't really know that much about what it's about other than people ride birds, so that'll be interesting. Next, I do have the last two arcs that I got at Y'all West that I still haven't read, and they are incidentally indie books. They are published by Shadow Mountain Publishing, which is an indie publisher. So this is The Lady in the Coppergate Tower and The Lady and the Highwayman, which oddly enough are not connected in any way. They're not even by the same author or anything. They just both happen to be purple, and they both happen to start with The Lady. So I don't even know. And then I do have two more indie books to talk about, and incidentally they were also both sent to me for for review by the authors, and I just have not gotten to them yet because it was right before I hit my weird reading funk that I received them. So I have Nightmare Arcanist by Shami Stovall and The Lion Cub by J.P. Harker, which is the third and final book in the Caledon saga. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to try to hold those books up for the end of the video because I tried to do that for the thumbnail of this video and failed miserably. So I'm just not going to do that. I don't want to drop all the books onto my poor kitty who's sitting here in my lap. I already like bopped her in the nose with a book during this video and I felt really bad, but she was fine. I just felt bad though. She's so cute. And she's just not deserving of having books fall on her at all. I don't know why she puts up with me filming these videos. She just like chills in my lap the entire time, every single time. I don't know what her deal is. Let me know what, if you're participating in Indecember, if you're excited about these books that I talked about, which ones you think I should read first, and if you've read any of them. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!